Let me ask you a question. Are you making all the money that you want and deserve? And if not, why on earth not? You want it, don't you? I'm Dagmar Fleming, and I'm founder of Unlock Your Success program for entrepreneurs and professionals who want to unlock their success and fulfill their potential. And today, we're going to talk about money blocks. Why do we experience them, and where do they come from? So join me on this broadcast. Feel free to share, comment, and like, and let's get discussion going. So first of all, let me tell you, in a recent study, 11 out of 10 entrepreneurs said that they are not making the money that they want. Are you tracking with me? Are you laughing? I hope you do. But the truth is, maybe 10% of us are actually at the income potential that we really want to be. So the question is, if we want it, why do we struggle with money? Well, let's first look at some of the statements that are so popular out there. For example, rich people are greedy. I bet you've heard about this. Or money doesn't grow on trees. It's actually one of my favorites, because why on earth trees? We might as well say the money doesn't float on a river, right? Or money, it takes money to make money. So go ahead, write in your comments whatever money statements you've heard throughout your life, and the more ridiculous, the better. The problem is some of these statements go even further. They're supposed to be motivating us. So for example, I'm sure you've heard, I work hard for my money. And this is supposed to be a good statement, because yes, you'll be working, you'll be putting the effort. So there you're showing your persistence and determination. But here's the problem. When you say I work hard for my money, the emphasis is on the hard. So then it requires effort for you to participate in the bounty from that work. And that starts hitting dangerously close to the idea of self-worth and your perception of what you deserve or what you don't deserve. So once you hit on that very dangerous point, now it becomes a question, who will evaluate if the money you got from your clients or from your work is hard enough so you can keep the money? And if you start believing that maybe it wasn't hard enough for you to get that money, you may end up sabotaging yourself. So the bottom line is, the money statements rarely contribute to us making money. So the question is, naturally, where do they come from? Okay, well, let me tell you. Start by looking into your parents. You all had mommy, you all had dad, and they're wonderful people. But they may have said some statements, whether consciously or not, like, we can't afford it. We should buy something cheaper. Or I can lose my job anytime. There is no security. And as a child, you listen to these statements. So they've influenced you. They've influenced your perception about wealth, and even your own idea how much of that wealth you deserve to have or keep. The other way that we are influenced on a very deep level are our religious beliefs. So for example, if you are born into Christian dogma, being poor is considered to be virtuous. So naturally, accumulating wealth would put you in some conflict with your religious background. The other source comes from the society. Some of you might know that I am from Europe, and in my international business career, I've worked with cultures from with teams from different cultures and societies. And I've always been fascinated that in Germany, For example, there is an emphasis on taking time and a break from working hard, so they have extended vacations. Whereas in the US, we glorify long hours, overtime, determination, staying late at night, and waking up very early in the morning. So our value emphasizes the effort that you put into the money. So if you're rich, the presumption is you will work a lot for that money. Whereas in Germany, you may think differently. And I certainly invite all my German friends to comment. So the society will definitely influence your idea about the wealth. And we also have to look into our historical experiences. Those of you who have parents or great grandparents that lived through the Depression era in the US, they might have been influenced by the times when there was a lot of struggle. So their perception could be that the disaster can strike any moment, or that the good job is cursed, and it may lead to hoarding the money and really not enjoying it because you are influenced by that generational belief that was passed from great parents to grandparents to reserve all your money in case the disaster strikes. So what is the problem with these money beliefs? Well, the problem is that the statements that you've listened to and heard around you become your beliefs. And what is a belief? It's simply a thought that you heard so many times and perhaps even repeated yourself that it's become a program or a system, your value system that you operate from. And because they come to us from so many sources and we may accept them without really taking time to ponder why there is this saying rich people are evil, then the next problem is these beliefs become unconscious, and they will remain unconscious until you actually take time to examine. For example, you can ask yourself, well, do really rich people, are rich people always really evil, right? Unless you pause and start asking yourself the question, why do I believe that? Then they will remain with you. And the next problem on that is that you simply run on automatic. You run on a program like a computer with a system that's been unconsciously downloaded to you through all these sources like parents, society, authority figures, and it determines your behaviors around money. It influences your attitude to what's possible for you, and it even blocks some opportunities that may be coming your way. So essentially, they limit your income potential. So I know you're gonna ask, then Dagmar, what on earth do I do? Well, guess what? Don't cry. I've got the solution. So hold on with me and I will walk you right through it. All right. So what's the first step? Easy. Well, first you have to actually examine your money beliefs. Write down all these statements that you've heard throughout your life, which, let's face it, some of them are silly. And really look into what is it that I actually accepted as a belief around money. The next one, once you have that, is simply make a decision to get rid of these beliefs, trash them, delete. Believe me, you can, just like on a computer. If you have to, imagine the big delete sign and start pressing it, because guess what? They're not working for you. They're not doing anything for you. Why on earth do you want them? Trash it, okay? Sorry, I got overexcited. So the next step is, well, once you trash the old stuff, put in something new. It's like in a computer. If you took out one program, you better download the new operating system. So what is your new operating system? The beliefs that actually work for you, the beliefs that help you create the income that you want and fulfill the dreams, right? So what is the example of a powerful, positive statement? How about I deserve lasting financial success? Just feel into it. Doesn't it just work for you and open you to all these positive vibrations and energies? It literally gives you okay to embrace the money and create more abundance. How about the belief money is abundant and comes easily to me? Okay, now you don't have to struggle for it. You don't have to work hard for it. You can simply enjoy that money. And there are so many more. So please work with me. Take it to the next level. For those of you who want to bust through these money blocks, I'd like to invite you to my Triple Your Money Mindset workshop on February 16th. And during that workshop, we will examine where you are with your money today, where you actually want to be, what's blocking you from getting there, and what you need to do to overcome it. And guess what? For all of you guys today, I have a special treat. So please use the code more money as one word that will save you $60 of the regular workshop pass. So I hope to see you on February 16th. Drop me a comment or a line either about the workshop or just where you are with your money struggles. And I also invite you to visit my website at dagmarfleming.com for more tips on success, information about the upcoming events, and also articles. In fact, there is an article called Are You Allergic to Money that takes this conversation further. So thank you for sticking around. I wish you lasting financial success. And if you want to have fun and get in love with money and create more of it, then join me on February 16th at Triple Your Money Mindset Workshop. Thank you so much, and cheers till we talk again. Ciao.